Hi, my name is Aaron Tveter. Today we're going to talk about multi-level marketing companies, or otherwise known as MLMs. So before I get into that, I need to give you a little bit of history of me and my experience with multi-level marketing companies. Well, I was going to a junior college, a community college, and I didn't have a lot of confidence in myself in being able to get a good job, particularly because I have dyslexia. When I was in 4th grade, my teacher told my mom that I would never learn how to read. Fortunately, I proved him wrong, and I did learn how to read. In fact, I've gone on and gotten a master's degree and published Nature of the Mind, and I've been able to just be able to do a lot of great things in spite of my dyslexia. But at the time, going to a community college, I was debating on what was I going to do for a career. And fortunately, somebody came up to me, a friend of mine, and he told me about a MLM. This particular MLM, you would get signed up into this company as a business owner, an independent business owner. And then you would start purchasing products. And when you would purchase products, you would get a percentage of what you purchased come back to you. So whatever you would buy, you get kind of at first it's kind of just like a discount, like, oh, I get a little bit of money back. But then you can also sign people up underneath you so that when they purchase items, you can also get money back from them as well. It's a smaller percentage, but because you can sign up multiple people, it can be an income that is continually coming in. Depending on how large the network of people that you have, it can be a large amount of money. In fact, many people retire from this type of business, the MLMs, and many people can become millionaires because of these types of businesses. But I saw this opportunity and I was like, wow, this might be my chance, this might be my opportunity. But as most people have experience with MLMs, is you don't always get it right the first time. In fact, usually people that become successful at MLMs, they've been through several different companies before they become successful. And I went through several myself. Some of the companies that I have been involved with have been Royal Body Care, ACN, Quickstar, Leadership Development, and Herbalife. One thing to look for a MLM is the product that they sell something that they have to continue to buy every month? If it is, that's going to be a better company to go into. But really today, what I want to teach you guys and share is it's not so much the company that's going to make you money, but it's more of the network of people. And one of the great things about network marketing companies is that there is a network of people, a community of people that are positive and happy, and they're there to help each other out. That network of people, that community, it's hard to find a more positive group of people. It's hard to find people that can be that supportive to you and lift you up to be a better person. I've seen some incredible things. I've seen some couples where the husband was an alcoholic, and the only thing that got him away from the alcohol was to get involved with the network marketing company. I've seen other people, they have failing marriages, and because they got into the MLMs, they were able to bring their family together. They were able to heal their relationships. In fact, there are statistics saying that couples that do get involved with MLMs, their marriages are more likely to succeed. And it's a great community of people, and just for that alone, I was like, I want to be involved with this. I want to be a part of this. In fact, I want to be one of these people that is encouraging others. And I would go to different presentations and motivational speaking presentations, and I would see these guys go up on stage and talk so positively about their spouse, and I was like, that's who I want to be. I want to be somebody that goes up on stage and is able to like praise my wife and then have her praise me too. And I was just falling in love with that community of people. But with that, there was still the area of, is it making money for me? Is this sustainable for me? And I was trying to work selling the products and signing people up, and I wasn't taking the right avenue of this. Because we have the approach that is always preached to MLMs of, you get signed in, you sign 3 people up underneath you. That's usually the typical thing that they tell you. Sign 3 people up underneath you, and they'll sign 3 people up underneath them, and it just grows. But that's not the model that's really going to make you money. When I was in Quickstar, one of the leaders in the company, my upline, my mentors, he told me something, and this was 2 years in. He told me, Aaron, you don't make money selling soap. The way that you really make money is through getting up on stage and being a leader and speaking in front of the crowds. That's where you make the money. You make the money through selling books and selling leadership. And when I realized that, I realized I'm doing this wrong. I got involved with a couple different multi-level marketing companies after that because I saw my brother. I tried to get my brother involved. He finally did get involved with an MLM, but it wasn't the one that I was interested in. But I love the community of MLMs, but I wanted that community to be be with my brother, and being a part of that community. And so I left the MLM that I was in, and I went into the MLMs that he was going in. The biggest draw for me was the community, and I wanted to have my brother be a part of that community. So I went and followed him, and through that, he found some really interesting things. He found that there was ways to market for leads. He'd go online and he'd purchase leads of people that were already interested in starting a business. And he would call those people up and he would get them involved. Eventually, for a period of time, my brother Michael and I, we weren't involved with any network marketing companies other than supporting them. We weren't signed up in them, but we were supporting them through advertising and other leads. So Michael, he started to sell leads to people in MLMs. And through his efforts, he was able to make some people very wealthy. To give you an idea, Michael would sell these leads to people, and he would get about 100 people in a company, in someone's downline, in about 2 months. And in that time, with that amount of people, 100 people in a downline, it got that customer, that person at the top of the, to be able to get onto stage, to become successful enough that he was a leader and he was making a huge amount of revenue coming in. Unfortunately, those individuals, because it happened so quickly and they weren't anticipating what to do as a leader like that, they didn't have the structure established to maintain that amount of people. And so because of that, there was about 80 to 90% of the leads would drop out. But fortunately, even though there was 80 to 90% of them that dropped out, other people saw the growth of this individual or individuals, and they would sign up more quickly, and those people would be more solid and they would stay in the company. But the main thing that I wanted to talk about this is that even though you can grow a business quickly, you need to have a system established, a side system to help create a dynamic that people can stay in the company. It's not about just getting 3 people underneath you and getting them to have 3 people underneath you, because you need to have a structure to maintain it. You need the side business to help maintain that quantity of people. And the way that you do that, and this is something that I learned. So that was some stuff that Michael learned about how to network and how to get leads and grow a business quickly. But through my experiences of MLMs, I realized that you needed to have a relationship and structure and in the management of MLMs. And in fact, my brother Michael, he met a guy once who he got really successful in an MLM, and through his own means, not even through my brother Michael, but this guy got really successful in an MLM, and he was retired from his original job, and he was just doing MLM work. But he told my brother Michael that he was going to quit MLMs because it was too exhausting. He had to do too much work to maintain the structure of all of those people. He had to be the one that booked all of the venues for him to speak at. He had to be the one that sells to all of his downline to make sure that they go. He had to be the one that structured kind of how everything went. And because of all of that, he was running wild with anxiety, and he was stressed out. He wasn't getting sleep. He didn't have the time that everyone was always talking about. You're going to have so much time and so much money. He had the money, but he didn't have the time because he was constantly running around. And really, the thing that he didn't do right in that situation is he didn't have the people underneath him replace his position. He needs people individual people that they will be mentored by him and replace what he's doing. So, and a lot of companies the MLMs, and also just companies in general, and motivational speakers in general, they'll talk a lot about having a mentor. Mentors are so important, and they are. To really become successful in businesses or whatever it is, you need to have a mentor to help you to get further along. But in MLMs, a lot of times, they don't tell you who to be your mentor. And because of that, everybody looks at the motivational speaker, that guy that is in the kind of management position, and they look at him and they're like, okay, that's who I need to be my mentor. That's who I need to look up to and follow. Unfortunately, he's got 100 other people that want him to be his mentor. And in addition to that, not everybody else wants to be the guy on stage, and not everybody else wants to be the one who is managing everything. That's why it is important to categorize 4 different areas. Number 1, you need to have a mentor for an IT person. Somebody that can run the websites, purchase leads, or be able to help people purchase leads. So you need somebody to be a mentor for that. And the people that are interested in going down that route, that they'll go, okay, that's the person that I want to be my mentor. I'm going to go to them. I'm not going to go to the guy over there that's a manager. I'm going to go here to the IT guy, because that's my niche. That's what my dream is. That's where I'm good. That's where I'll succeed. Number 2, in your MLM, you need to have a mentor that is a talent agent. a talent agent is going to be somebody that's going to book venues for people to motivational speak at, which won't necessarily be you. But as a talent agent, you get income through that. So when you book that, you have people purchase tickets for that, and of course some of that's going to go towards the speaker, and then the rest will go towards the talent agent. One key part of networking, which I described before, is you have to feel that community. You got to feel that community of people, and that's going to be through those venues. But also, sometimes when you have leads, you're going to get some customers or some downline that'll be in other parts of the country. And so you're going to need an IT person to be able to do live streams and do videos for motivational speaking, so that the new people in the company, they can also feel that community through the online community, through being able to do chats or do emails, communicate through live streams, just all of the different areas, because you need to strengthen that community, that network, that feeling of camaraderie, because that's what's going to keep the people in the company. In any case, there's also the third one would be sales. So with sales, you got to be able to have somebody to go out and purchase the products, also sell products. You can actually go out and purchase some products from your company, and then, because you get a little bit of a discount because you're a business owner, and then go sell it to other people for the regular price, or maybe even a little bit higher price if that's the route that you want to go. And so you can take that venue and make a lot of money that way. And so that's great for those people that are like, yes, I want to be doing sales. I'm good at sales. If that makes sense to me, I can totally do that. So they can do that, and also you can have them, the sales guys, go and motivate other people in the downline or other people in the company to go purchase tickets for venues, or go encourage them to go online, to go to watch the live streams or the motivational speaking there, or have the sales guys go and encourage people to go purchase videos that can be sold, or audios, so that they can constantly have motivational speaking in their car wherever they go. Then, of course, the last category would be the management, being able to manage all of these different areas. Because if you get, let's say that you get into a company and you decide, I'm going to be the manager, but I'm going to have an IT guy in my downline, I'm going to have a talent agent in my downline, I'm going to have a sales guy in my downline. You need to be able to organize your downline and coordinate with each of those members so that they help one another and they also help you. Because the IT guy, he's not going to always know the best way to sell, and he may not even want to sell. So you need to be, as a manager, encourage your IT guy to say, hey, I know that you're not great at the selling, so let's have this guy over here, your buddy over here, sell some things for you. In fact, if necessary, you can give him a little percentage of that, because he's doing the sales for you. You're providing the leads, but he's doing the sales. Likewise, if you have venues, you get the IT guy to coordinate with the talent agent to video and live stream and sell all of these things to different people in the company. Sometimes you can actually go and put a booth in the front in the lobby where there might be a venue, and the sales guys can be in the front selling product, and they can also to people that are in the company, people in your downline. And so they'll be right there selling tapes and videos and products from the company right there. But he's got to coordinate that with the talent agent because they booked the venue. But as a manager, you got to be able to manage all of those different areas. So you're not the one doing each and every one of those things. I would be exhausted if I had to do all of those things. No wonder that guy that my brother met wanted to quit. Who wouldn't want to quit if you had to do all of those things? And that's another way with the management. Being able to know your whole team and direct them to the leadership that they need to be mentored by. And because you can't be the mentor for all of them. It would be unrealistic, it would be exhausting. Do not do it. But in any case, so having those 4 categories, when people come into your company, tell them, pick one of those categories, find your mentor, become that person, and then once you have become that person, then that person can retire. Once somebody takes your position and is filling your role, and they're driving the team, then that's when you can I don't even have to do anything. I'm good. My team is solid. But in any case, this is the Reality Emotive Systems Theory approach to MLMs. And if you want to know more, if you want to have me come and speak to your MLM, send me an email. Most likely, I've already sent you this message, or somebody has sent you this video, and they'll know how to get a hold of me. So please reach out. If you have an MLM and you want it to grow, have me come and speak, and I will help your team grow. And I would love to make your team over 100. I would love you to get over 100 in 2 months, and with the structure, have it stay. I can't guarantee anything, but with the structure, it will hold together more. And you'll be, not only that, even if it doesn't hold together, you'll have the structure there, then it'll just grow. It'll just launch. Of course, again, I cannot guarantee anything, but have me come out and speak. Have me teach your team how to be successful in these areas, and we can make this happen for you.